Hi, Bruno here. Welcome to Spainguru.
Spanish Digital Nomad Visa most asked questions and answers. Our community members in our main Spain immigration group and our Spanish Digital Nomad group have been asking several questions regarding the soon-to-come Spanish Digital Nomad Visa. We will go through these questions in this article, and we will also see the best strategies in order to apply for this visa once the regulation is published. First question. Can I already apply for the Spanish Digital Nomad Visa? And the short answer is no. Spanish consulates or local foreign offices are not accepting Spanish Digital Nomad Visa applications as of today, January 6, 2023. And the reason is because the regulation for the law has not come up yet. The way it works in Spain is that the law project is first approved by the government, and once it has been approved, the new law gets published in the official gazette. This is exactly the stage in which we are now. On December 22nd, 2022, the Spanish Digital Nomad Visa was officially published. Therefore, it is a certainty that we will be able to apply for it soon, but not yet. The law establishes the birth of the new visa, but however doesn't give much detail on the practical side. Therefore, regulation is needed in order to be able to start applying for this visa. This regulation must come up before March 31st, 2023. That is the deadline. Therefore, all requirements that we find about the Digital Nomad Visa are just based on speculation at the moment. We do not know the exact requirements until the new regulation comes up and is officially published before the deadline. There is a high chance that there is not too much variation in the answers once the official regulation comes up. However, the devil is in the details. Let's continue with the most asked questions about the Spanish Digital Nomad Visa and their answers. Next question, who can apply? There are two different categories of foreign individuals who may be eligible for this permit, each with slightly different requirements. Number one, employed workers, and number two, self-employed workers. So the employed workers are the ones who are allowed by the company to work remotely from another country, such as Spain. And the second one, the self-employed workers who have multiple clients or sources of income from online activities outside of Spain. Depending on whether you're a freelancer or an employee of a firm, there are differences. Number one, if you're employed by a foreign company, it will be crucial that this company has been in business for at least a year previous to your application. In addition, the employer must explicitly specify that you are permitted to work remotely in your role. Number two, if you're a freelancer, you must be employed for at least one company, which must be located outside Spain, and the possibility of working remotely will be outlined in your contract's terms and conditions. Third question and answers. What are the main requirements to apply for the Spanish Digital Nomad Visa? Number one, your current employers and other organizations with which you are affiliated as a freelancer must be based outside Spain. Number two, the amount of income obtained by Spanish businesses or in Spain cannot exceed 20% of the total invoice by the teleworker. Number three, you must provide proof that you have had a working connection with your clients as a freelancer or employee for at least 3 months before applying the visa. Number four, contract for at least a year with the same business or company. Number five, to prove that you have the necessary training or credentials to finish the application, you have two distinct possibilities. Demonstrate 3 years of relevant work experience before applying, or be graduate or postgraduate of a respectable university, vocational institution, or business school with a reputation of excellence. Number six, you cannot be barred from entering Spain due to criminal record. Number seven, declare that you do not have criminal record over the last 5 years. Number eight, you must complete application form. Number nine, you must pay an administrative fee, 790,038. Number 10, you will probably need a private health insurance with nationwide coverage in Spain that we offer here also in Spainguru. Number 11, bank statement attesting that to the main applicant's ownership of at least 26,000 euros plus 7,000 euros for each additional family member. It will be necessary to provide a straightforward translation if the funds are stored in the foreign bank. These requirements again are based on internet research and are not official requirements. This is all speculation. Alright, let's go with the next question. Is there a minimum income needed to apply? Again, this is a speculation, but internet research shows some figures. For the Nomad Visa to be granted, the remote worker must also meet the government's minimum income criteria, which in Spain will most likely be twice the minimum salary. Digital nomads must demonstrate that they make at least 2,100 euros, if not 3,000, each month to be eligible for the visa, because the current minimum monthly pay or minimum salary is 1,050 euros. Will the digital nomad visa count as residency to obtain Spanish nationality? Like any other residence permit in Spain, this counts or computes to apply for Spanish nationality by residence. For the granting of Spanish nationality by residence, it is required that it has lasted 10 years. 5 years will be sufficient for those who have obtained refugee status, and 2 years in the case of nationals of origin of Ibero-American countries, Andorra, Philippines, Equatorial Guinea, Portugal, Brazil, and or Sepharadism origin, as we have mentioned in previous articles and videos. Therefore, depending on your origin, the amount of residence years needed to be able to apply for Spanish citizenship will vary. In case you are required 10 years of continuous residency in Spain, which is the most common case, you will be able to stay on a Spanish Digital Nomad Visa for 5 years, having to renew in the middle, and then after those initial 5 years, you will move to a permanent residence of 5 years. Once the second 5 years period ends, so you have a total of 10 years residence, you will be entitled to apply for Spanish nationality. What are the durations of validity and renewal for the Spanish Digital Nomad Visa, and where will I be able to apply? So, there are or will be two different application options. Number one, it is possible to apply for residency as digital nomad directly from Spain during the first 90 days of a tourist visa. In this case, a residence card will be obtained for 3 years unless it is requested for a shorter period of work, which can be renewed every 2 years. It being possible to apply for a long-term residence of 5 years and nationality at 10, as we said. Initially 3 years, then a renewal for 2 years, you have 5 years, and then a permanent residence for 5 years, total 10 years. And number two, it is possible to start the application process of the Spanish consulate in the country of origin. In this case, a 1-year visa would first be obtained, which could later be modified to a 3-year residence card, renewed for 2 more years, and again, 5 more years, as we said before. These options, again, are based on internet research, and it's not clear how they will be implemented. Next question, what will be the tax benefits of a Spanish Digital Nomad Visa? Obtaining a Digital Nomad Visa in Spain offers tax benefits for their holders. They can apply for the improved non-resident income tax regime, which allows for a flat rate of 24% income up to 600,000 euros, instead of a progressive rate that can reach up to 48% for residents. To be considered non-resident for tax purposes, applicants must initiate a separate process with the Spanish tax agency within 6 months of obtaining the residency authorization. The special tax regime will be extended for 5 years as long as the individual maintains the residency as a digital nomad and then switch to the general regime. Digital nomad visa holders can also request the deferral of the IRNR or non-resident tax in the first and second year with positive taxable income without interest. Additionally, they will not have to pay wealth tax or make the informative declaration known as Model 720. However, we also found the following information online. Under the Startup Act, digital nomads who choose to remain in Spain will receive substantial tax breaks, including the ability to pay non-resident tax rates, IRNR, rather than resident income tax, IRPF. As a result, they would only be required to pay a tax at a lower rate of 15% on their personal income with a maximum of 4 years as opposed to the average tax rate of 24%. As you can see, until we see the final official regulation, this is left to speculation. Next question. What dependents may I bring to Spain on this visa? Your partner, spouse, and minor children. You must show that your children over the age of 18 are reliant on you financially and do not have their own separate family if you want to bring them along. You need to demonstrate that you are in charge of your parents in this situation too, in case you want to bring your parents. Will I be able to move freely throughout the EU with this residence card? Yes, with this residence card you can travel freely inside the European Union. We will be adding more questions and answers as they continue to come up among our community members. Make sure to join our Facebook group for Spanish Digital Nomad Visa. The link is in the video description below. This article is no legal advice, it's based on personal internet research. And if you are seeking for professional immigration experts, Spainguru has vetted the best lawyers in Spain to whom you can request a consultation right now. You can go here and go to consultations here on the top left of the menu. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of the new content that we upload to the video. And if you need expert advice, just go on Spainguru.es. You will find immigration lawyers. You will find also tax experts if you need to file taxes in Spain and also in the USA.
You will find also relocation services in Spain, apostille services from the US, sworn translators, and health insurances when you apply for non-lucrative visa, when you apply for golden visa, student visa, you will need health insurances as well. And we also offer certificate of good health for the UK residents. And also if you need to go back to the States and you need a health insurance, we also offer those health insurances too. And of course, if you want to be part of a community, please join our Facebook group, Spain Immigration and Residency Questions, Spainguru.yes, with more than 16,000 members, where you can ask any single question related to Spanish immigration issues, and you can do it also anonymously. You can also join our non-lucrative visa group with more than 800 members, our Spanish Digital Nomad Visa group. Very important, last but not least, please subscribe to our newsletter. You can opt out anytime. We send this newsletter every single Monday morning, and we feature top discussions on our community and any news related to Spanish immigration. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great day. This is Bruno from Spainguru.es. Goodbye.